Hey YouTubers! Wow, it's been a while since I've even done a drive live. Coming to you live from my dead channel. It's a breezy, overcast day, 20 degrees C. Sunday. Sunday fun day, as they say. Oh look, they put that wall up there now. And I'm just heading to the club because they're doing these grand opening draws. They've been doing it for like a week or so. This is the last day today, and they're giving away like $12,000 or something today. I'm a bit late because I stayed home to watch WWE SummerSlam, which wasn't too bad, but predictable this time. But yeah, I don't mind watching the pay-per-views. I've been a wrestling fan since I was freaking, I don't know, probably 12 or something. So, I mean, it's a long time. And when you think about how long the WWF/WWE have been around for, wow, long time. Because I ain't no young fella anymore, and seen so many like wrestlers come and go, and man, it's a tough life. It's a tough life. If you like to perform, and a lot of them are really fucking good athletes, but geez, it takes a toll on the body. You'd want to be putting the money away. Yeah, you'd want to be putting the money away for. I mean, there's a few wrestlers that have done really well since WWE, like The Rock and all that, Steve Austin, and now Roman Reigns is heading into movies, and there's not enough young people coming through, I've noticed. You know, there might be a couple, but they're still relying on Reigns and Brock Lesnar and stuff like that. Oh, don't pull in front of me. It's a 70 Ks here. You're not going to speed up, are you? God, I hate it when people do that. Although he hasn't blocked me. Oh, look at the number plate, ponies. Okay, that's funny because isn't there a group on YouTube called the Ponies or something? Who's that? That's Hello Starlight's mob. Mob, you get it? Ponies? Anyway. YouTube, wow. YouTube, eh? I'm kind of in a relaxed mood because I'm currently on leave. We've just been through a lot of things at work, a lot of changes and stuff like that, and I just kind of felt burned out, so I'm just taking probably a couple of weeks off. So I'm pretty relaxed. Well, trying to be anyway. Got a lot of things going on at the moment as well, but I know everybody does, so everyone's got their own shit. So enjoy the drive today through Brisbane Northside. This is kind of the back way if you don't want to go the freeway, or I've done this road many times before. What the hell is that? I never saw that flagpole. Oh, go Maroons. Oh God. Okay. So yeah, YouTube. A lot of people have sort of said to me, "Hey, Casper, you don't do much anymore on YouTube." But then honestly, I don't. Yeah, like it can be kind of, I guess, fun, but it all depends on how it fits in with your life. Like, if you're sitting at home, like if you're a housewife at home and you're a bit of a gossiper and a bit of a, you like that bit of that, I don't know, that girl drama stuff, then yeah, YouTube can be fun for you. But I guess it's in the circles that I watch or that know of. There's there is some guys in there, I guess, but most of the guys, the people's husbands or partners or whatever, you really don't see them because they probably just don't really engage in that sort of thing. They probably just doing their own stuff, going to work. I see heaps of girls, and I like some of the ladies. The ladies, like, they're nice ladies. I mean, there's some horrible people on there as well, but I think I heard something the other day that I just kind of like laughed when I heard it. It was I didn't see that little car was hiding behind another car, and then they put their indicator on at the last moment, which wasn't very cool. I think I heard Robbie say the other day. I don't get to watch many streams live. I kind of just flick through the replays a little bit on some people's. And you can't always go by the titles and stuff, but I can't. It's impossible to listen to everybody's stuff unless you're at home full time. It's impossible. If you work, it's impossible. Anyway, I heard Robbie say the other day. I didn't know what context it was, but it was funny. Like, just this one little bit I heard, and he said something like, he goes, "We've had people fake cancer. We've had people fake babies." And I had to laugh because it's fucking true. And you know what? You get so many different personalities on there. I mean, it's easy to pick on the weird or the strange or the unusual. But the thing is, everyone's got such different personalities. Nobody like say Wendy. Wendy's obviously a special adult. We all know her from Howard Stern, or most people know her from Howard Stern. And, she's a lovely lady that's got afflictions that she has to live with. Oh, this guy in front of me is unbelievable. Oh, please go into the service station. Yeah, thank you. Jeez, mate. He's got one of those Sunday hat drivers on, and there's other people too that I've seen, that are different, but still, I don't know, on the spectrum or have certain disabilities or inadequacies or whatever. I mean, I see a lot of people talking about this Mrs. Portland, and I've seen her and that, and yeah, I mean, people just take shit too seriously. Like, you can't get angry at these people when they say stuff or do stuff. And good on the people that kind of look after these people. I'll give a shout out to brutally Lauren, who looks after Wendy. In better ways than what other people have. I mean, a lot of people have tried to look out for her. And a lot of people think, oh yeah, she might be a special adult or special adult, but she knows what she's doing. I give to Wendy every few months. I throw $20 to her. I absolutely don't care what she spends it on. I hope she spends it on scratchies and whipped cream for all I care. I just give to her because she gives a lot to people, and people. I see someone like Brutally Lauren who kind of just sort of like looks after her, and a lot of people, and along with that comes a fucking heap load of slack. I mean, Lauren cops it because she gets accused of controlling her and taking her money. I mean, it's all bullshit. It's all bullshit. I wouldn't do it, and I think I've said this to people. As much as I like, people like that, and I used to have Wendy on my streams when we used to do streams back in the day with different people. And I used to always have Wendy up, and I used to be selective about when I did it, and because these people can sidetrack what you're trying to do. But it's polite to have them on, and I've gone up on Wendy's stream, and so that's. I mean, I like that sort of thing, and I've sat back, and I've tried. You know, one of the things that I find that just, I mean, good luck to anybody that tries it, and I wish everybody well, but it's almost impossible to have to get or to have a relationship, because I mean you can meet people anywhere these days. I mean, people. I mean, I met this current girl that I'm seeing in a supermarket of all places. Actually, it wasn't a supermarket. It was a mall. I think they call them malls in the US, but like we call them like plazas and stuff like that. And yeah, I the day off and I had some stuff to do, and I was sitting in there, and yeah, I started just talking to this girl that was I don't know what she was doing. Actually, I think she was having lunch or something. But you can meet people anywhere, and my point being, like, it's so hard, like, if you meet them on the net, or YouTube or whatever. And I know some people that are doing it, even currently, I guess. But I guess it's different. Like, you could like somebody and then not take it to that level, right? But I'm telling you now, if you I really advise against it. It never seems to work, no matter how hard you try. So yeah, I'm taking at least, I think, a couple of weeks off. Got to get a few things sorted, and it's been a difficult few months for me. I can't really explain it. Maybe when I find out some more answers, then maybe I'll be able to explain it a bit better. But as far as YouTube is concerned, I mainly just watch now. I just watch, flick through things, and I mean, I still got my Discord, but we very rarely talk that much in there. I think everyone's busy with their real life, and COVID's still a really big concern. Hey, talking about COVID, I went and had my 4th shot on Friday. And again, I won't look at the needle. I just don't like the look of needles. And anyway, this nurse was pretty cool. She was like laughing at me, and she goes, "All right, well then just tilt your chair to the side so you can't, so tilt or whatever." I tell you what, this 4th shot, I didn't even feel the needle in. She goes, "There you go, done." And then I could just feel her putting that little sticky bit over the puncher hole. Not that there's a huge puncher hole, but they always just put one of them round little band-aid thingies, circle band-aids on. And I went, oh, and I didn't tense. I kind of kept loose. Maybe tensed at the last moment. I think I might have. Anyway, I thought, okay, so they make you sit there for 15 minutes. And I felt fine, and I thought, wow, because I did have side effects after I think it was the 2nd shot. The next night, I felt like I was 150 years old, the aches and pains, and I went to soccer and I couldn't play. I mean, it looked like a 150-year-old sitting on the sideline, so I just sat in the dugout, watched the boys. Anyway, this time, I thought, fuck, no side effects whatsoever, great. Anyway, my arm got really sore, and it's still a little bit sore, but it's on. So yeah, it's this time, no side effects, no. I could easily say, hey, I was tired, but I'm always bloody tired. That's one of the issues I'm having. Anyway, bit of a sore arm, and no great side effects this time at all. So I'm really happy. So, I mean, I was eligible for the fourth shot because I'm over 50, and I can use my high blood pressure as the prerequisite for getting the shot, but didn't need to. It was anybody over 50 could automatically get it here in Australia, or even over, I think even over 30, you were allowed to do it too. Like it was optional for you. Not, well, it's all optional, but you know what I mean. Oh, these guys coming from the racetrack. Played golf on the right here a few times. Bit of a goat track, but yeah, it's still a goat track by the looks of it. Well, they put a few footpaths in, big deal. Why don't they put some grass down? So I hope everybody's doing well. I had, every time I go into a stream, I might go into a chat every now and then. Like I still support Tori's channel and Andy Cruz's channel and stuff like that. And if it's convenient, I'll go in and say hi. I see a lot of regulars in there, and a few people have asked me, when are you gonna stream? When are you gonna start streaming again? And I'm like, what for? What? I don't like the drama that I've been in the past, whether it be my fault or not. I don't like it, and I don't want to do it anymore. And the best way of avoiding it is just to mostly be silent. Because as soon as you say something, I mean, what I've noticed is that you can say anything on YouTube. If you say anything, someone's gonna go after you. Even if you're supporting someone else, there's just everybody has haters, and it doesn't matter who you support. Someone's gonna hate you for it. It just fucking sucks. And sometimes people are not what they say they are. You think you know somebody, and it turns out you might have been wrong about that person. Look at this new Jag in front of me. 3-liter Jag. And yet it was the slowest car out of... Doesn't even look like a Jag from the back. The old Jaguars. They really have changed their look, haven't they? Anyway. So what else? Yeah, I thought it was interesting. I did do a video at home a few weeks ago and talk about a few things. I was going to upload it, but then I just decided, it's not worth getting, it's not even worth putting your opinion out there anymore, because it just pisses somebody off. Just don't want to really do that. It must be high tide, the water's right up. I sat by and I watched all that stuff. I was associated with people in the past, and I saw them on YouTube and fighting with former friend of all of ours, who I gave a chance to that I probably shouldn't have, and it didn't work out that she was gonna be who she said she was gonna be, and I walked away from that as well. It's the only thing you can do. I just don't like this, whole faking friendships bullshit. 1 minute people are friends, and the next minute they're getting fucking dragged. Like, what's up, mate? Oh, mate there was a bit upset. Kid. Looked like he had his jersey on. Maybe he lost his footy game today or something. I played soccer on Friday night. God, this guy is going so slow. He's not even doing the minimum 40. I played on Friday night. We played against a new team, which actually comes from my area. And they play at a sporting complex that I'd never been to before. And this sporting complex is fucking brilliant. We didn't play on the best two fields. We played on the third field. But still, the lighting was really good. And I said to Joey, I said, "Hey, look, this new team, like, even though they're at the bottom of the table like we are, we are shot this year. We are fucking hopeless. A lot of us, including me, have just been carrying injuries and stuff like that. But I was never meant to be a full-time player anyway. I was always manager and a part-time player. But the guys just don't see you like that. It's like, oh, Daz, are you playing this week? I'm like, well, I'm not supposed to play every week because I carry injuries all the time and I don't recover very well. However, I've been playing as much as I can, but yeah, we've been playing really bad. And look, it's daylight between the top few sides and the rest of the comp. So yeah, and we got beat on Friday night by a team that's like what was underneath us, that had joined Div 2 later in, like, after the season had started. So yeah, we're gonna come pretty close to the wooden spoon this year, and Joey and I we're probably not going to run Div 2 next year. We're probably going to go back to a social aspect. We're probably going to go back to our old club and run a social competition. So, which suits me. At my age, I don't need to be playing competitive soccer. Either that or we just keep dropping. Like we drop a few divisions down or something. I don't even know how many divisions they have, other than the 1, 2, and 3. So I play in Div 2, and I'll never be a Div 1 player. I'm not as skilled to be a Div 1 player, but I can be a handy Div 2 player. But I think we're better off playing Div 3 or Div 4, if there is a Div 4. But Joey reckons he's going to put a little competition together back at our old ground. So I said, okay, whatever you want to do. See this set of lights here, guys? There used to be a roundabout here. This roundabout, and they took the roundabout out, and they took 6 months to redevelop this whole intersection. It's better now. It flows better than the roundabout, I must admit. I didn't think they'd get it right, but it's definitely better. Alright, so I'm nearly at my destination. So I don't know if anybody joined me. I can't really see. My chat doesn't come up, and I don't think anybody chatted anyway. I don't know. I tend to get like 60 to 70 replays of people that go like, oh, Casper went live, we better go and see what he wants to talk about. We'll see what he spoke about. But you don't have to worry, people, because I'm just not interested in silly games and bullshit. I could have easily responded to quite a few people that said a few words about me. But at the end of the day, what difference does it make? What difference does it make? I will say a couple of ladies decided to go online. I don't even know when this was, months ago or whatever. A couple of ladies got gaslighted by a particular person and then decided to go and drag me in a live. And I will say one thing about that. You must feel really stupid after being tricked by her. Yeah, there was some things that are correct that I would have been happy to talk to you about. Privately, it would have been absolutely happy to talk to you about. But the way that you did it, you haven't got a hope in hell of ever getting anything from me now. Because that you were just fooled by somebody, and how embarrassing you must feel. Oh, the Pine River show is on, guys. Too bad I'm fucking saving my money and I've got so much going on at the moment. Otherwise, I should have said to my sister about taking the niece, although they're probably too old for that shit now. Well, at least two of them, or one of them is, but... Oh, wow. Kamikaze, Rockstar, big Ferris wheel thingy. Doesn't look like there's many people either. I heard the life of a carny is quite interesting. I don't know whether you any of you's ever heard about the life of a carny. It doesn't pay very good money as a carny, but it has a lot of perks. But you live a bit rough apparently. I've been thinking about different professions and stuff because I've just been thinking of doing something different. I just don't know what I want to do. I might as well mute the radio since there's no music on. I can't really move the camera to show you the rides because I've got to keep my eye on the lights because I'm about to get the green arrow. Yes. The carnies, the little carnivals and that, they're quite expensive, you know. You're not going to get much change out of $200-300 just going into a carnival these days. The show bags are expensive and the rides are expensive. And there's only so many rides that you can do anyway. I mean, but you know, you spend a couple of hours there, you're pretty much done. Gone through everything. Anyway, guys, listen, anybody watches the replay, thank you. Thanks for coming along and driving with me on a Sunday. Geez, that went really fast. I was thinking, like, what am I going to talk about? Anybody who wants to chat, you know, you can reach out to me. I'm not really that hard to find. There's plenty of people that know me. If you can't contact me, hit up one of my Aussie friends. They know how to contact me. And everybody have a good day.